This man was shot and stabbed to death for wearing a Rolex watch in London. Danny Pierce was shot and stabbed by watch thieves Jordan Bailey Maskell and David Egan as they stole his Rolex watch. On the night of the murder on July the 15th, 2017, Danny had been out with his girlfriend and another couple at Oliver's Jazz Club in Greenwich. As they left the club to walk back to their car, Danny was spotted by the little degenerate Jordan Bailey Maskell, who was riding on the back of his friend's moped like a little fassie. Jordan signaled his friend David Egan to turn around as he had spotted Danny wearing his Rolex watch. They pulled up next to the couple and started shouting at Danny to hand over his watch. One of the thieves had a Rambo knife and the other had a gun. Danny didn't hand over his watch, so a shot was fired at him. Danny took off running down the road, followed by Jordan Bailey Maskell, who fired multiple shots at him. Danny Pierce was shot once, and then Jordan Bailey Maskell caught up with him and stabbed him once. The other blood-clot, David Egan, also joined in on the action, and they took it in turn, stabbing Danny Pierce all over his body as he laid defenseless on the ground. His girlfriend ran to try and stop the attack. She told the two little tramps that she would give them the watch. She took off Danny's Rolex and tossed it to them, and they fled the scene. Danny Pierce suffered multiple stabbed wounds to his neck and chest. He was pronounced dead at the scene. His Rolex watch has never been recovered. The two blood-clots killed a man over a £7,000 watch. Jordan Bailey Maskell was eventually identified after police linked him to a blue tracksuit worn by one of the men with the moped at a petrol station 10 minutes before the attack. Police tried to arrest him in Catford a week later, but he got away after threatening officers with a large knife. He was eventually arrested a month after the murder as he tried to jump out of a window of a flat in Lewisham. When he was questioned, he started snitching and claimed his accomplice, David Egan, who was known as Ghost, was the one in charge, and he called the shots and sold on the luxury timepieces. He insisted he only ever wielded the hunting knife to terrify victims into handing over their valuables, and he did not intend to seriously harm Danny Pierce. Jordan Bailey Maskell was found guilty of murder and sentenced to life in prison with a minimum term of 35 years. David Egan evaded capture for over 3 years. He was finally arrested in May 2020 and charged with murder. David Egan was also found guilty of Danny Pierce's murder, and he was jailed for life with a minimum term of 35 years. Follow the page and leave a comment on any other criminal cases you'd like to see on the channel.